Greetings, everybody. My name is Henry Mortelli.
And I'm Agnes Mortelli, but you can call me Aggie.
She's a hip gal.
Ha-cha-cha-cha.
Oh my goodness. Yes, and this October, we are celebrating the 100-year anniversary of our...
Has it been that long already?
Yes, it has. We've been dead 100 years. When you're a ghost, you don't really sleep, so the nights and days kind of float and blur together. It's crazy.
It's kind of like if you were on cocaine. Not to say that we've ever done it.
I imagine that would be... Does anybody have cocaine? Just curious.
Love to try some.
Does it work on ghosts is the #1 question on our...
Put it through my legs.
I don't know. Talk to us after the show. Thank you. Yes, in life we had been married for a beautiful short couple of years, and we loved to laugh. It's what brought us together.
Chuck.
Chuck, our good friend Charles, yes. He was the cause of our death. He told the most amazing joke about squirrels.
Oh,
So
it
funny.
was hilarious.
Yes, the setup was great. The punchline was nuts.
I laughed so hard, I wound up jerking up and hanging myself in the closet.
I was laughing so hard, and I kept trying to eat, and I eventually choked myself on some steak. And then we died, so shortly after our death, we didn't get the acceptance letter from either heaven or hell.
Although we think hell.
We're pretty sure if we're going anywhere after this, it's hell. We were bad people. Just awful.
Murderous.
Yes.
Awful.
I'm surprised that Chuck was even our friend. Well, he got the last laugh. Assuming he was still laughing after we died. At any rate, not been accepted into either heaven or hell. We've been just sort of meandering about in limbo for the past 100 years. So we've seen a lot. In fact, I'd say when it comes to the human condition, we've seen everything.
Everything.
We've seen everything.
Everything.
Everything. Everything there is to see, the best and worst of humanity. Honestly, I can tell you that, well, at this point, we can just take a look at a person and tell you their entire life story at first glance.
Oh, they don't believe that.
Don't call me a liar. Yes. Let me see if I can prove this. The lights are in my eyes, my dead rotting eyes, and I can hardly see beyond the first row here. But oh, that's so much better. You, miss, I can tell your entire life story just in this moment. You've been to a party. I knew it. I knew it. You like to party? Do you have any cocaine?
Just a little. See
Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Let's chat a little bit here. What's the first memory you have of going to a party, whether it was a good time or not? How did that go for you?
I don't know. I can't remember. Oh!
Can't remember. Did you get blackout drunk?
It's possible.
That's so amazing.
Do you remember when those frat boys were just drinking it up at their fraternity? What was it? Sigma
Alpha.
Chi,
There was a Sigma. Alpha.
Oh, those boys back in the 80s when frats were the rave of it all.
Oh my goodness. Awful people. Also, yes. I remember one gentleman, let me see if I can adopt his personality. He was one of those fancy, oh, I have a personality types.
Did he go to Michigan?
Absolutely. The aviator wearing bunch, you know. So we would float around and kind of hang out with them behind the scenes, because it's up to us if we want to reveal ourselves. Right? Cool, ghost. All right. So, first experience with a frat party. Something like this, all right? Yo, what's up?
Sup, bro?
That's how they talk. Bro, I say we throw a rager tonight.
Oh man, I'm all about the rage.
A rager is a kind of party. You know what I'm talking about.
The rapscallions, they were.
Bro, let's throw a rager tonight and totally get laid.
Oh man, I'm totally about the ragers and getting laid.
Do you want a high five about pussy?
Oh man, I want to double high five that pussy.
Yeah. So later they threw a party, right? We decided, what is it about the fraternity scene that is all about like chicks and getting laid and whatnot?
And what's the pussy?
We had a few things to learn. Turns out it's
How
a
much
vagina.
can you love a cat, am I right?
So anyway, on the inside of the party, you've got a bunch of dudes just hanging out and strutting their stuff for the ladies.
Hey, bitch, sit on my dick.
Yo, bitches, I will give you all the free booze for a blowjob.
Do you like Jaeger or tequila?
Because we got both of them, Jaeger and tequila.
Tequila all night, double high five.
Meanwhile, some chicks are over on the other side of the room, right? Non-suspecting type, real innocent. You'd think that they would know what they were getting themselves into, but no, you'd be wrong. One brunette was just like fidgeting with her hair, like just trying to figure out how it works.
Tiffany, stop throwing up in the bathroom.
Oh my God, I'm done. I feel like motion is not my friend right now.
Why do you have to be such a downer? There's so many hot guys here.
Excuse me, would a downer do 8 shots of tequila?
A what?
A tequila?
A what?
A tequila!
Tequila.
Mexico liquor.
Which reminds me, do you want to dance with me? Dance with me, Tiffany.
Oh my God, I feel like a total lesbo right now.
I know, right?
I feel like I was just touched by an angel right now.
Sometimes I think I'm a lesbian, and other times I'm like, that's hard.
I know, right? That's hard.
I know. It's like, who goes to the bathroom when? Who does their makeup when? Who's gonna wear that top that night?
I know exactly what you're saying. Before I came here, I was like, what happens if I have the same dress as anybody? I would cut a bitch.
Oh my God.
With a knife. I brought a knife just in case you wind up having the same outfit as anyone at this party.
Tiffany, I kind of want somebody to wear the same outfit as me.
Oh my God, I kind of want to cut someone.
Ah, you're crazy bitch.
Oh, don't call me a bitch, I'll cut you.
You're a bitch.
Ooh. Say it again.
Stop being a bitch.
Oh my God! Meanwhile, the struggling to understand the feminine culture as they were unresponsive to their calls. It's a really tough thing being a frat bro. Believe me. We overheard some of their conversation just in response to what they thought would be a rager. Bro, I haven't got my dick sucked yet. What the fuck is wrong with this party?
I don't know, man. It's like we got Jaeger, tequila, and then we got like 2 broads making out in the corner. Doesn't that make a party?
So close. Maybe if those 2 broads making out in the corner didn't try to cut each other's scalps off. That was a total put-off for me!
Oh man, no, that one with the bald head was hot. Like, I've never been more like boner fine in my life. It's so hard, it's like a mountain.
Dude, let me feel. the parties that we had seen really were experimental to us. I'm not sure if you ever got crazy and wild in your party days. Is that accurate to what you've experienced? Don't lie to me. Slightly unusual. Live a little, right?
Jerking each other off. Why, we probably wouldn't be dead.
It's the things you learn in death that really matter. In retrospect, this would have helped us survive, is what we're saying.
Share with your friends.
Share.
Beat the first person off you see.
Aggie, who do you spot in the room that you really like?
I see a loner right over there.
You loner.
Let me get it.
Here comes Hip Aggie.
I'm coming.
Don't be silly.
If I had a guess, I'd say your name was Tracy. Whoa. Scaring the audience.
Just to check, if we were wrong, she wouldn't have said whoa, right?
I got another one for you, Tracy. Something tells me you're drinking a hot toddy made from someone named Jeff. All right, Tracy. I'm gonna read another thing on your mind. Something tells me that you were a fan of the 90s hit Muppet Babies. You didn't see that one coming, did you? Muppet Babies, where all your dreams come true. Stop laughing at your memories, Tracy.
Tracy, don't make me come out there. You lie to my wife, I will kill you.
Get on out here, Henry.
Here I come. I'm a straight shooter, you understand? Are you a fan of Muppet Babies or not? God, I knew it!
I told you! She has the look of her favorite is probably Piggy.
Who's your favorite Muppet Baby? Little Kermit? What you like about Little Kermit, huh? Is it because he's tiny? Green. Oh my God.
She's one of those.
Green like envy or green like money? Green like, you know, like the lake in the morning. What kind of green? Leaves on the trees.
Leaves on the trees.
I can tell that there's a strong autumn presence in here. A lot of people born in the fall.
Almost wintry, I'd say.
Almost wintry, and if you go through winter, you get to spring. Lots of birthdays in the room. I remember, because we died in October of 1914, I remember every time that fall would come around, it would feel like a sense of dying again. Really interesting sensation after you've been dead for a while. My favorite fall was when we went to that apple orchard and really fucked with people. You wouldn't believe the kind of fun you can have haunting an apple orchard or a cider mill. Really, anything that's like, you know, like made of wood, big buildings, people get freaked out.
Barns.
Barns.
Old houses.
Wooden old houses.
Carriage rides.
And oversized shed.
Old mazes.
Like a landlocked boat. Well, what is key in the haunting? We went up to a cabin one time. There were these two hunters. Yeah, one very dainty hunter and a manly man who was convinced that he could provide for the two of them just based on his manliness.
Oh, Chip, I'm so scared. There's probably going to be a mean old deer out there.
If there's a mean old deer out there, I'm going to shoot it right in the face and we're going to eat it.
Ooh. When you're done with the fur, can I wear it? I just want to wear it to Macy's. I just want to show off to all the girls and be like, hey, look at my fur, it's real.
Oh, you pretty thing, there ain't nothing too fine for you. I want you to be the finest gal in all of lower Missouri.
Jim Daddy's flirting with me?
I absolutely flirting with you.
How dare you?
Oh, how dare I?
Keep it going.
All right. You got eyes that twinkle.
Well, they twinkle like. They twinkle like.
Like a deer in headlights. I can't tell if you're laughing or just like blowing me off.
It's so high pitched you can barely hear it.
All right.
Maybe later you can show me how to skin a deer.
Oh yeah. Skinning the deer is the part that I'm best at. I lay a deer on the table, I look him right in his dead eyes, and I say, your skin is mine. And I just go to town, layer by layer, pulling it off. Yeah. Once it's good and naked, I know that I've done my job.
You enjoy skinning them deers?
I enjoy getting them naked. All right.
You touch them naked deers?
I touch them all over the place. I got to if we want to get the right meat for eating.
Do you massage them naked, muscular deers?
Are you flirting with me?
Yes.
All right. How dare you? Keep it going.
When I see you with your shirt off, I think of a bear.
Oh my goodness. Because I got so much hair and muscle?
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm scared of you.
No.
So still, so still. So quiet, so still. And yet I want you to attack me with your bear claws and just beat me.
Oh God. Sometimes I scare myself. Oh my God.
Jebediah! That noise is erotic.
Yes. It's also very dangerous.
I didn't know you could make such sound.
Yeah. I'm a manly animal making noise guy.
Do it to me right now.
Oh, hang on.
With that grizzly. Oh!
Oh God, yeah, I'm getting up.
You're the most wild man I've ever heard of. This is going to be electric.
I think we're safe.
Oh, the animal beside you, it won't. These leaves here and pretending I'm dead. So maybe you'll drag me away to your cage. I'm an injured foe.
I've accomplished so much.
Over there, I think.
Oh shit, we're being surrounded. Hey,
Cougaree bear.
sometimes the hunt takes you over. Now, for most of us, love is more of a sensual thing. For that couple, they shared life and death. Good for them.
It reminded me of us.
It does remind me of us.
I know, I was
there's such a powerful energy in the room. Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, all right. Sir, I take a look at you, and at first glance, I can tell that you're well-traveled.
That's possible, yes.
Thank you for responding.
Do you like jorts?
I ordered jorts.
Jean shorts. We've been dead for 100 years.
I hear they're very popular.
I don't know. I've never owned them.
Can I ask you a quick question? Why are you so far away from this table?
Oh, I don't know. I just chose it. Whatever seat was available.
Okay. Yeah. I'll accept your boundaries here. You ever had a high school sweetheart? When you were in high school, were you a stud? I can tell this guy was not a stud.
Just by looking at him, I thought, nope, wouldn't do it.
A strong crush, maybe.
Oh yeah. Yes, I did.
So, not being a stud, what does that mean for you? Just you can be vague. You don't have to get personal.
What does it mean not being?
Were you nerdy or?
I was nerdy.
Nerdy,
yeah,
cool.
Sports nerd.
Okay, sports nerd.
Yeah, combo.
That's like a high school oxymoron.
Badminton. It was badminton, wasn't it?
There was badminton at the house.
So you're obsessed with sports?
I like sports. Yeah.
Still today?
Still today.
Awesome. What is your first memory of going to either a sports game or watching it or playing it experience in sports for you?
We played baseball in our backyard with the neighborhood. We were the big corner lots. Our backyard was the.
Much like that movie Sandlot. Sometimes we haunt the cinemas. So was it a lot like that? Just the neighborhood kids getting together to play a game of ball.
A dog chasing you down the street.
Bad News Bears. It was a Bad News Bears movie. It was a bunch of neighborhood kids. It's kind of not so good, some good.
Well, you're the one who drank the beer.
I was very little at the time. I didn't drink
He
beer.
drank a lot of beer.
So were you the good one or no?
I was the youngest one. I was not very good.
So you were the kid, like if we're making the analogy, like the kid who throws the ball and it goes like over there?
He was the peewee of the
I was
group.
the peewee.
Was it Pee-wee? You were the Pee-wee of the group.
Yeah.
My God, thank you so much for sharing. Oh, Aggie. Yeah, sports have sure changed a lot since 1914. We definitely had baseball. Not the way we do today. I say we, meaning like, people who observe things currently. We're dead. My most distinct memory of observing sports were the Olympics.
Oh, the Olympics.
Yeah.
One of my favorite times of every 4 years or so.
Me too. The Winter Olympics also happen, so it's basically every 2 years. The Olympics, the people who go to see the Olympics are not like your usual sports fans. It's kind of like doing high school theater, and your parents and friends come see you. That's pretty much what the Olympics are like for audience. Like, I know that guy, so I'm going to go support him. It's not like a football game where it's like, oh, I'll go down to Cleveland and catch the Tigers game away. You got to travel.
I want to see where you're going.
Well, in the Olympics, it's held all across the world. So if I were to go see a game, I have to have a large investment in the Olympian who is competing. So I'm not going to just drive down the street to go see my home team. I really have to have a large investment in the people competing. Am I not making sense?
You're making sense, just in a very odd way.
In life, I was never much of a sports enthusiast. Some might say that I have little to no sports knowledge, outside of what I've seen being dead. Yes?
I would love for you to name at least 5 Olympians of the past.
Michael Phelps swam a lot.
Yes.
Michael Phelps was also a diver. No.
Still no.
Geez. Who's Jackie Robinson?
I love you even though sometimes you're very stupid.
Mia Hamm played soccer, right? She went to Olympic Games. Did Jackie Robinson count or not? 3? No, not really? Okay. Boy. Oh, Olympians. So many of them.
I have all the time in the world. I'm dead. So going.
Gosh, nope. I think 3 does it for me. There's pole vaulting,
That happens.
archery.
Yes.
There's wrestling for sure. Diving and swimming are definitely in there.
Yes.
Obviously Mia Hamm. Was she an Olympian or not?
Yes.
Okay. Played soccer.
Yes.
There was a movie called Miracle, which I believe was about the Olympics. That's hockey.
Yes.
Oh.
Who did they go against in that movie?
Russia.
Yes.
Or perhaps the USSR.
Yes.
The Soviets.
Yes.
Bastards over in their cold land. I have a story about Russia that I would like to share.
Go ahead.
It was a very, you remember that cold winter in Russia?
Which, now what
Don't challenge me again. Okay. At that time, the Olympics was held in Russia. Just tell me when I'm, not when I'm getting warmer.
Yes.
Let's see, Moscow. Do you know?
Yes,
Okay.
of course I do.
Well then, geez, your memory's better than mine. What do you remember about the Olympics?
What I remember about the Olympics is all the places that they would create and build, and then they just forget about them years later. Why, there's a place in, let's see, China, I believe. There's a place
Name 5 cities that the Olympics has been held.
Atlanta, Athens.
You know what? I have no way of guessing. Is there anybody else in the house that you would like to explore?
Oh, let's see here. Why, I see. Oh, there's another lonely soul. Who wants to be my buddy?
Yeah.
It's still a buddy. Hi.
Hello.
Let me guess your name.
Okay.
Is it Gladys?
No.
Good name.
Is it Theodore?
No.
Well, I'm going to call you Ted for the rest of the evening. I love your glasses. Something tells me you have trouble reading.
Without them, I do.
Oh, you see that?
You're so good.
Something also tells me that your favorite candy might be a Snickers.
Sure.
Oh, you see that? 2 for 2.
That's a positive.
When you're taking a time out with your Snickers, what sort of hobby are you doing?
Working.
Where do you work?
A hospital.
A hospital. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Well, if you were born when we died, you might have been able to save us. What do you do in the hospital?
I'm a surgical coordinator.
Surgical coordinator.
Oh.
Sounds like a bunch of black magic to me. What does a surgical coordinator do?
I coordinate surgeries, so anything outside of OR.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever had to coordinate?
Surgery!
Yes.
What type of surgery?
Orthopedic surgery.
I think that's the feet.
It's
I think that's the feet.
Oh, you remember that guy who lost his foot?
Oh, do I ever.
Yes.
That guy who lost his feet, what was his name? Pete! Pete
Pete,
without the feet.
See, people One of the most immediate things that we wanted to explore, being dead people, was World War I, right? So Pete was walking through a minefield. Wasn't even in the war.
He was on vacation.
Really just exploring the lands, right? Foot blown clear off. So he was definitely taken from the field by the field medics there and rushed back to territory where they could work on him. He was such a bitch about losing his foot. Okay?
It was just World War I.
Yeah, you're not dying, my friend. Okay? So yeah, he was a wet blanket of a guy. Oh boy. Yes, Mr. Vacation was in a nice little straw hat, just walking around, minding his own business when boom, foot gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there he is laying on the operating cot, wondering about what's going to happen to his lost foot. Oh my God! My foot's gone!
Yes, I see we had to remove one of them.
Oh man! In addition to the foot I lost to the mine? God! Oh! Oh, I don't want to live anymore. I can't walk.
I'm so sorry, I read this wrong. Should have read it with my good eye. Now let's see here. Yes, we were only supposed to remove the one foot, but it seems like you got both lost. Ah, isn't that the dickens of it all?
Damn you Dickens! Oh,
Well, I
is there
guess
any hope of finding or reattaching a foot?
there is a procedure. It's new and strange and unique. But I warn you, no man has survived the journey.
Well, I'd rather be dead than have 2 missing feet, so lay it on me.
In order to get the one foot back, you're gonna have to sing a jingle.
Fair enough.
And after that jingle, you have to give somebody a hug.
All right, this sounds like an easy way out for me.
And then after the hug, you have to punch that person in the face and call upon the devil.
Is that, does it end there?
Oh no, we've got a long way to go. Then once you call upon the devil, you have to play hopscotch with him. And then after the hopscotch game, in which you'd have to plug out your nubby feet, or ankles, then you have to tip your hat and say, "Good day, mate." And then after the "good day, mate," the devil will disappear. To which you will call upon God. God will come down, slap you in the face, tickle your beard, punch you in the stomach, and then you give him a hug, and then he gives you a key to a door, to which an elf will guide you through a time-traveling mountain, and on the other side of the mountain is going to be a T-Rex. Now this is where it gets tricky. T-Rex is going to have one arm longer than the other, just by an inch. You have to give the key to the longest arm without him biting you. Once he's received the key, he will tell you a code in Latin. And that Latin code he will then take to Barbados. Now in Barbados, you're going to meet a man named Fred. Fred is related to Ted, but he's not Ted, he's Fred. And he also has a brother named Ned, but don't confuse the two, it's just Fred. You're going to meet another person named Martha. And she's having sex with Ted. You will have to watch them have sex with each other. And then you have to record it down on a piece of paper and a pen. Now this is the part that's really complicated. After they're done doing the deed, you then have to recite back everything that you have learned from that inquisition. And after that, you'll come back to the hospital, and then we will set you up with an appointment to get your foot back on. Can you recite that back to me?
I'm losing a lot of blood. I'll give it a go. All right, a jingle first, right? So jingle, then give somebody a hug, and then you gotta call on the devil. Devil's gonna, through a series of steps, get you to the T-Rex.
No, you missed an important step, the hopscotch.
Oh, right, the hopscotch competition, which I'll have to do on my nubs of feet. assuming that I win, he's going to send me off to the T-Rex. I'm going to
You're missing God.
Oh, am I?
I can't start the surgery until you get all these steps right, do them, come back, and then we set the appointment.
I feel like I'm going to be dead before I get to the recitation.
Feeling a lot of angst.
Oh. Jingle, hug, devil, hopscotch, God, there's a T-Rex who speaks Latin, gives me a code.
You forgot the key.
Oh, it's got a key.
So start from the beginning.
You know, jingle. Could I just like get started with it? Like, Oral B, the toothpaste for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Give me a hug. I want to call him the devil. Yes. All right, step 2. Devil! Devil! Oh, devil, devil!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, devil? I challenge you to hopscotch.
All right, you're on, sir. Your turn.
Yeah, you got it. Take that, devil.
Well, shit.
I need to do some directions to a T-Rex.
First you get hungry.
Oh, I forgot about the devil dog and God. Hey, point me out to God.
Hello, I'm God.
Hey, God. I just won a hopscotch tournament with the devil.
All right.
Oh, God. Oh, there's a slap and a punch. Ooh, I'm getting tingling on my chin. Oh,
Here's
thanks.
a key.
Oh, this is...
And help is going to help you find the time portal to
And help?
the moon, to the mountain. Just learn this together.
I'm losing a lot of blood here.
Hi, I'm in hell.
Hi, Elf. I don't have any feet.
Let's show you the way through the time portal to the mountain.
All right. Here we are at the mountain. Oh, my God.
Now a T-Rex is going to come.
You know, this is a lot easier for me than I thought. Hey, T-Rex. I got a key. What's your combination? Speaking Latin. Anyway, the guy never got his. In this, we are here every Thursday at 10 p.m. In October, including the night right before Halloween, October 30th. It's going to be nuts. It's a different show every time, so check us out again. Have a great night!